Hey there, welcome to American Life Farming by Lancey Boy. I am Mighty Mike, and this is my Collector's Edition series. With just a few months left until Farming Simulator 22 is released, I realized there's a lot of equipment that I just have not used. So, what I wanted to do is create this series. I also wanted to play on American Life Farming. So I decided to start a new series, and what I'll do is on every episode we'll be featuring a new tractor and new piece of equipment. So whatever the task that needs to be done, I'll just go on the mod hub and grab something that I haven't used before, buy it, and then use it for the episode. And at the end of the episode, when I'm done with the equipment, I'm just going to keep it. We're going to collect it. What I've done is, we'll look here on the map. The starting farm is up here. I actually need to sell that. Okay. So that is gone. What I've done is bought these two parcels here, which includes the large cow farm. We have a couple larger fields here, and then some smaller fields up this way. These trees over here, I have taken out. Let's go take a look at those real quick. I just brought the Trex over and deleted those. So I have an opening over here that I can use for some future buildings. We'll need to get some buildings in to house the equipment as I collect it. Right now the farm has a couple of sheds. We got this one here, as well as this one over here, which has the workshop in it, which I don't intend to use very often. And then we have this over here. So I do have some storage already. So once those begin to fill up, I will probably purchase a building or two or three. We'll see how it goes. So the first thing we're going to do, hop into Steyr here. So today's featured tractor is the Steyr 4115 Multi. And then the disc we're going to use here is the Euromaz. It is a 4-meter disc. So the field we're going to start with is field 11 here. It was planted with alfalfa, but we're going to go ahead and disc that in. And I do have the Claas crop sensor attached to the front here. We'll run that over the field as well and go ahead and take our precision farming measurements. So I do have precision farming turned on, as well as Maize Plus, seasons. So all of the goodies. So I will use some things such as auto-load bale trailers and things of that nature to just help me move through the work, because I do want to move through a lot of activities and try out as much equipment as I can. So I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the crop sensor off. That was the wrong thing. There we go. As far as money, that's not a concern for this series. My main goal is just to enjoy the equipment, enjoy the map, and have some fun. I will be selling crops, buying some animals, things of that nature. But if I need some money, I'll just get some money. The equipment I am going to use, I plan on just getting from the mod hub, not any external sites. So all of this, well, most all of it, is available for PC, Mac, and console players. There may be some equipment I use that is only available for PC, but those will be the exception. So I have no rhyme or reason on the equipment I'll pick. Like I said, I will just go into the mod hub prior to an episode knowing I need to cultivate, spread lime, plant, whatever the chore may be. And I'll just find something that will work for that task and just purchase it. I'll probably use store deliveries just to drop the equipment over at the farm. This is not a realism series or anything of that nature. Just basically showcasing showcasing equipment, and giving myself a chance to use some things that I haven't used before. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I do normally gravitate toward American style mods just because I am an American based player, as well as American style maps, which I know this is an American style map, but we will feature non-American type equipment on it as well. So I thought this would just be a good opportunity to just have some fun as we wait for Farming Simulator 22 to release. I am going to have to bring that field away from those trees, I believe. That or just take the trees out. I'm not sure which I'll do. May just use the landscaping tool and push that field back just a tad. Now over here on this other side of the field, you see where the grass has been smoothed out. I was checking out the field and noticed there were some pretty significant lumps in the area. So I took the landscape tool and smoothed those out. What I will do is use the disc here and we'll turn on, I think I have cultivators, yeah. So I can just plow this out. We've got to put lime and everything out anyway, so it doesn't matter. So be sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Oh, forgot to turn the build crate back on. Let's turn that back on. I'll go ahead and just run through this area here and get this replowed under. It's actually quite maneuverable. I do like this tractor. I believe I have one last little strip here that I'll have to recreate the field, and that should do it there. So we'll just carry on with some cultivation here. Now in some of the episodes there will be larger equipment, some will be smaller, such as this. I knew I was going to start with this field up here, so I went with a smaller piece of equipment just to try different sizes. I know it's fun just to grab the biggest John Deere 9RX and the biggest plow, biggest cultivator, and go at it, but sometimes it is fun to just slow down and enjoy the smaller equipment. my personal experience with equipment growing up has been on the smaller side. I never had a chance to use any large implements. So this is actually much more relatable for me from my personal experience. I do hate the rain falling when I'm trying to record. I don't think it makes for a very good picture, but I cannot do anything about that. So I've been pretty excited to play this map. I was excited to hear when Lancey Boy had posted that he was going to release it. I know a lot of folks have played on it. It had some issues there in the beginning. He had some trouble getting things squared away when he released it, but I think everything is good to go now. Hopefully we don't have any issues. One of my first experiences with one of Lancey Boy's map was when I was playing on the console. I started my farming simulator on console and played Stone Valley, and that was a great map. I really enjoyed that one, so I was pretty excited to play on this one here. Is another one of his American style maps. I know he does have some European styled maps which are excellent as well. So I had planned on doing a montage during this episode of the equipment, and I do intend to do that as we go through the episodes, just to showcase and highlight the equipment. But unfortunately, with the rain, it is not going to make for a great cinematic. So we'll just roll on with this for a little while here and see what we can get done. I do find starting a series with seasons gets to be a little boring in the beginning just because of all of the field prep that you have to do. I started my Georgetown series, which is a season, midsummer. I actually fast forward time and I started it then just to change it up a little bit. But I did know that with all of the field work that we're going to need to do, that I would have plenty of opportunity to try out some different things here. So I went ahead and started this one at the default time. I am liking this setup though. This is running really well. It looks good too. That disc looks very robust. Let's check the inside of the tractor. I have not looked inside. Very well done. So I will pop up an image of the mod screenshot for the tractor and the cultivator. And that way, if you guys have interest in it, you can go find it on the mod hub. And as this series progresses, I do plan on having the episodes on the shorter side, just to get in and check out the equipment, check it out in the field or whatever task we're doing with it, and then move on from that. I don't have a storyline, and there may be time gaps between episodes, just depending on how things fall out. So this series will be mainly focused on the equipment and just getting some time in the seat and using some things that I haven't been able to do so far. Alright, so this field is going along pretty good here. Almost halfway done with it. I am liking the equipment. The Steyr tractor, it is smooth sounding, very smooth. The engine just very refined sounding tractor. Racing the cement truck, and he is going to win. Alright, well, I'm going to finish up this field, and then we will circle back at the farm and give you my final thoughts on this equipment. We'll put it up as a first addition to my collection. Alright, we got the field completely cultivated, so I'm heading back over here to the farm. We're going to get this thing cleaned up here and put away in the barn. I do have to say, I do like this combination, but so this tractor has 114 horsepower, and the disc requires 100 horsepower. So with that being said, it did work out great. I did unlock the speed just to see if it would pull it any faster, and it really didn't. I think it went up to about 10 miles an hour at best. So it is pretty much, this combination is pretty much topped out at the 9 miles per hour working speed. I would think that if there was any significant hills, you would have some difficulty with this combination maintaining the working speed. But all in all, it worked really well. For flat ground, this combination worked really good. Maneuverability was fantastic. And I just realized I did not run the crop sensor around the field. So I will get that done off camera. We'll get this guy put away in the barn here. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this series is something that is of interest to my viewers. And if you have any suggestions on equipment from the Mod Hub that you would like to see featured in these episodes, leave me a comment below. Give me some ideas. We'll get this parked in here and put away. There we go, our first addition to the collection. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here next time.